Of the so many questions I get, career coaching questions I get, this one ranks really high. And that is around the feeling of being stuck. I feel stuck on the job, or I feel stuck with my career, and I feel like my career isn't going anywhere. And what are the things that I need to think about practically to make sure that I stop feeling that way, or at least I forge ahead? I have a couple of thoughts in my mind. First, the reason why someone will feel unhappy in their career and feel stuck in their career is because they have an expectation that their life right now is currently not eating. So they have a benchmark. So this is my 10th year in my career. By my 10th year in my career, for example, by the 10th year of my career, I should have achieved this. But in their career, in reality, they haven't. So that creates a feeling of unhappiness and they feel stuck. So in that case, there are two things you need to check. Number one, the benchmark, the expectation created. Is it the right expectation that has been created? Because if the benchmark is wrong or the expectation is wrong, it drives every other thing. There is an upstream impact on you, so it drives everything. So check the expectation first. What are the expectations that I have subconsciously created in my mind that is helping me feel unhappy with my life right now? So that's the first thing. The next thing is, let's say the expectation is correct and ideally you should be there, but somewhere in your career you've experienced some delays, or you've experienced, you know, a situation where it doesn't feel like you're pushing further. You then need to assess, what are the critical drivers of my, you know, of how I'm performing right now in my career that is making me feel stuck. And for you to do that, you need to change how you're thinking, and you need to do a couple of exercises. The first one I would say is you need to do a career mapping. I have a career mapping tool on my seller page if you want to grab one, that will help you critically map out what your goals are, what you're doing now, what your daily activities look like, what your networking effort is, what the opportunities around you and all of that. It will just give you a mental frame. Because the reason why people will feel stuck again is because they they know, well, they have a feeling that they should have progressed in their career. But also, if I ask them what does progress mean, they can't also define it. So if they are actually progressing in their careers, there's no way to know it because they have not defined what progress means. So you need to get into detail, writing down what you want to achieve on a quarterly basis, on a yearly basis, and what kind of opportunities will give you that opportunity to progress in that way. I genuinely believe that clarity is overrated. And the reason is because the steps to gain clarity is not as complex as we typically think it is. So a lot of people sit around, I don't know what to do, or I don't know how else to think about my career, or I'm just stuck, so I'm just going to continue to feel stuck. There is another mental model of, if I feel stuck, I will continue to be stuck. Because how I feel right now is a mirror of what I have focused on. So if I focus on being stuck, I remain stuck. But if I say, no, I refuse to be stuck, I'm no longer stuck in my career, then I will optimize for being unstuck. So I will be asking the right questions and I'll be talking to the right people. So for instance, if there is anyone in your career or in your line right now, you feel stuck in your career, somebody else is progressing in the same line of work, you could have a coffee chat with them and ask them, what are they doing differently that is making them progress in their career? You'll be shocked by the kind of answers you're going to get. I just know you'll be shocked because For some people, it will be the tiniest thing ever you could just not imagine. And for some people that you think they are actually rising quickly in their career, there are other areas of their lives that may be taking a hit. And actually, even though they don't feel stuck in their career, they are unhappy in other areas. And all sorts and all sorts. There's a mix of many things. So I would say to you that you should think about all of these things and see how it can help you, move further in your career. But the last thing I would say is action trumps everything. Action trumps your intention. Action trumps your lack of clarity. Once you take a step, the way begins to open up for you. I hope this blesses you. Remain fantastic.